Anand Satheesh is in grade 9, so
Yeah.
that would put him at roughly, what, 13 years of age, I guess?
13, 14,
am I
yeah.
close? Am I close? Okay, so anyway, he has written a book. He's written a gosh darn book, like, and there's not even pictures in here. You know what I mean?
And it's not like
impressive.
a random book. It's a book about Ralph Waldo Emerson. Like, this is like a serious book.
Incredible.
Yeah.
He's a student at Longfield's Davidson Heights High School, and Anand is with us. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
You wrote a book. You realize that that's not something most grade 9 students do, right?
Well, yeah, but you know.
No, but that's very impressive. So let's go back. I mean, first of all, how many years or months are we going back when you decided, let's write a book?
It was about on and off for a year, and how it started was my father's a documentary filmmaker. He produced this movie, Innovation Where Creativity and Technology Meet, and he interviewed some of the world's most influential people like Salman Khan from Khan Academy, Tony Hsieh from Zappos, the top online clothing retailer in the world, and to make this documentary, he used up pretty much all my education fund, and so.
So you needed to tap into something else.
So you're basically funding your education right now. Is that what's going on?
That was
Thanks,
the
Dad.
original motivation.
Nice. Yeah. Okay.
Necessity is the mother of invention. That's what they say. So you
true.
needed to do it. Can you tell us, first of all, for those who don't know who Ralph Waldo Emerson is, who is he, and what about him inspired you?
Ralph Waldo Emerson was a philosopher in the 19th century in America, and the great thing about him, the pioneering thing about him was he created a philosophy called transcendentalism, which has formed the basis of much of how we think about dealing with creativity and how we reject societal dogma. That sort of creative free spirit he pioneered that. That's what's special about it.
That very much is something that I think would resonate with your generation as
Yeah,
well,
definitely.
right? Yeah.
So yeah, because you are a young man and you do want to connect with youth, tell us about some of the connections with youth that are in this book, found in this book.
I think one of the most important messages that Emerson has is self-reliance, and self-reliance means the strength to follow your dreams and stay on the path that you want to do, even when it seems like the whole world is against you.
Okay.
And many great people have great dreams, but they often, when they're criticized, or they see failure, they stop, or they feel discouraged, and they don't go further. The key to going past that is self-reliance. I mean, society has this thing where they say that only 1 in a million people make something. 1 in a million become great athletes, or 1 in a million become great artists. I believe that person at 1 in a million is that one person who has the self-reliance to blast through all his obstacles and all his critics and fight, because nature has obstacles in the way of people that want to achieve something.
Right.
Only those who go through those obstacles get what they want to achieve.
Right. So is that nature's way of sort of weeding out or selecting who are these strong
Yes,
people?
definitely.
So I wanted to ask you, what are the challenges? Because you mentioned these roadblocks. What are the challenges that youth, young people your age, or maybe 10 or 15 years older than you as well, face today?
Definitely, criticism is one.
Okay.
When people want to say what they want, most people have dreams in something that is not typically accepted by society, so they try. And then people tell them to go into something else.
Right.
And I believe that you should go into what you want to do, because that's the only way to live a fulfilled life. And the way the thing is, in this book, nothing is new. It is all principles that have always been true and always will be true. And that's and I want to bring these principles to youth, because even when the endorsements for the book says, once you learn these principles, you don't have to rediscover them in adulthood. Because I recently read a statistic that self-help is the second largest sector of the publishing industry, and that means that adults are going after things and trying different things, and then when they get frustrated, they try another thing.
Yeah, because they haven't figured it out in their youth.
Yeah.
So you're helping them cut to that and figuring it out while you're still young.
Yeah, because the ultimate goal is to help all youth and all people lead a meaningful life. That's what my goal would be with this.
So adults can benefit from this book as well.
Oh yes, definitely. It's for all ages.
Do you hear this, kid? When I was in grade 9, I was worried about my hockey cards and going to the dance on a Friday night and not running out of hairspray.
Well, you know what? He mentions a lot of amazing points.
It's incredible what you brought to the table here, right? And obviously you want to make sure people do get a copy of this book, so it's coming out very soon.
Yeah, it's coming up. The launch is on June 11th at Longfield's Davidson Heights Secondary School. It's taking place from 5 to 7. The mayor's coming, Jim Watson's coming, and also our NP and MP Chandra is coming also to inaugurate the event as well. And it's going to be an exciting time.
Super exciting. And where else can people get the book afterwards? Is it going to be available online, or?
Yeah. So once it's launched, people can get it on my website, www.anandsatheesh.com, and people can also get it on Amazon.com.
Okay.
And you can also get it on iTunes, the ebook on iTunes.
Oh, really? Oh, wow, he's
Yeah.
got all the bases covered.
Yeah.
So, moving forward, I mean, is this something you want to continue to do? Do you want to be an author?
Yes, I think as I said, the original motivation was to fund my education, but I think now that after I've gone through all the process and I've fallen in love with what I'm doing right now, I think my ultimate goal is to become a thinker that is respected that even after he's dead, even after years after he's dead, he's still quoted. I want to be someone like Emerson, who's still quoted. I want to be someone like Plato or Socrates, someone like that. I want to be a thinker like that. That's my
awesome.
ultimate goal is now.
It's all about leaving a legacy, right? Creating
Yeah.
a legacy when you're alive and making sure it lasts when you're long gone. So this is incredible. Congratulations on this.
Very, very exciting. And Pat, the message you just mentioned earlier, I want to for you to touch upon that again. When you do have that dream and there's something that you want to do, you're going to face criticism. There's people that are going to criticize you or maybe want you to change directions or your trajectory, whatever it is you're doing. And your advice to them is to not do that.
Yeah, because ultimately your life is your life. People may think your dream is goofy. People may think your dream is dumb. I mean, just recently, when people told me my book sucked. Like they went out of the way to come tell me my book sucked. And my advice to anyone who faces that sort of criticism is, if people come out of their way to come criticize you, then you're probably doing something right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly have noticed that to gauge success in today's modern world is by the amount of people that put you down.
Yeah.
So.
How many you sucks do you get?
Yeah, that means you must be doing something right because jealousy and envy, right? So congratulations on this. Amazing.
Great job. And we're looking forward to seeing what else you're going to bring to us. So thank you so much for
I'm
that.
currently in the process of writing my second book.
Okay.
And I also plan to organize a lot of speaking at schools and stuff
Yeah.
like that to inspire youth to follow their dreams.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So you're going to go around and speak at different schools? You're going to have podcasts? Or what are you thinking you're going to do?
I'm going to make online courses, anything and everything. Speaking tours,
Look at that. Yeah,
podcasts.
anything and everything. Yeah, that's
Amazing.
it. Cover all your
Yeah,
bases.
amazing. He's miles ahead of me. Wow, great work. Thank
Super
you so much.
exciting. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.